Hello, my staratlas people. Guess what? The crew airdrop is about to happen. We still got a couple of days, still maybe 10 or so, 15 so days, but it is coming. Their dates have been announced. So that's what this video is going to be about, my friends. I'm going to go through the crew. What are they? How are you going to get them? And especially how to maneuver yourself for the airdrop, because you could actually miss out if you're not careful, right? Most of you will actually get the airdrop, actually discussing, it used to be kind of like you will have to go in and trade your ships to get the crew, but now it's going to be a massive airdrop. 2.5 million CNFTs are going to be airdropped to you, which is to the staratlas community, which is a shit ton. Oh my god. Okay, so first off, let's go through this little video, this teaser trailer that staratlas did provide us. We've seen snippets of this before, but now it's new. They've got the whole thing. The whole thing. Let's go through it. This is the crew. So of course they're kind of outlining the different ways you're going to be using your crew. The first one is of course for racing. We've seen this clip many times before, haven't we? Yeah, so that's the racer. You see there's lots of other crew there. We have one which is like the FPS kind of game, the Oysters. Now we see the entire full animation. We didn't see the full thing before. That was cool. That is cool. And let's go to the last one. We haven't seen this one before. Virtual identity. Now he's just trying to look cool. He's just trying to look cool. 7 recruitable species. Very nice. Though I count 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 5 here. So where are the other 2 species, right? Anyway. So that's awesome, right? That's awesome. That's the crew packs, okay? So the staratlas team have officially announced they're coming out. Let's go and see August 13. Let's go and see what all of that actually is. So this was released 1 day ago. Crew packs and staratlas airdrops are coming in August. Important things you need to know. Let's talk about it, my friends. Now, first off, I saw this image. This got me a little bit. I'm going to be honest. Like this looks like it's in engine rather than a concept art. This doesn't look like the Oni that I thought it would look like. The eyes are a lot bigger. They are a lot slender than I thought. And I know it's not concept art because look at the feet. They're a bit janky, right? They're not such nice poly, but their face is okay. It seems like they're putting more focus onto the face, which is fine. Either way, it's still good. It's still good. Now, crew packs are officially coming. TLDR for the impatient captains. Here is the dates. Here are the dates you need to be careful of, okay? August 8. That's when the snapshot is taken. A snapshot means basically they're taking a picture of the blockchain. When they're going to work off of that picture. So you got to make sure when they take the picture, you are picture perfect. Okay, I hope that makes sense. August 9, 1 day later, is when they airdrop all the crew packs and ship components to the ship holders. So basically what they're going to do, let's say Leon, MetaVerse Explorer, he has one ship in his wallet or in different places. They're going to take a picture of the entire, staratlas metaverse, okay? And in there, they see Leon. He's over there. He's got one ship. Okay, great. We're going to now split up his ship into 2 different things. The first thing is going to be a crew pack. The next thing is going to be a ship bundle, okay? And the ship bundle is going to be like, whatever ship I have, it has its corresponding bundle. So yeah, you're going to get 2 things, 2 actual airdrops in this campaign. Now, August 13, a couple of days later, crew pack sales and opening experience released. So remember, they're getting the airdrop for the ships you already have, but at the same time, the crew will be going on sale on August 13. And then on August 20, crew support is added into Sage Labs. So there's actually going to be a lot of time in between crew pack sales, which means they're going to allow some time for it to be traded on secondary marketplaces. And then it comes into the actual Sage Labs where you can use them for crafting, which is the main utility they have right now. So let's go. August 8. I've highlighted some things. Where are they going to take the picture? So the first thing is your player wallets. That's hot or cold wallet. It doesn't matter. as long as you're on the Solana blockchain, okay? If you've bridged your assets somehow to an EVM chain, no, bring it back, you're going to lose the snapshot. So basically, if you use Solflare, if you use, no one uses Solid wallet anymore, but if you use Phantom or Backpack, any of these other Solana-based wallets, you should be fine, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a ledger, doesn't matter if it's a non-ledger wallet, it's fine, okay? The next place I'm going to take the picture is Faction Fleet, of course. So Faction Fleet still isn't deprecated. There's a huge amount of VWAP still in Faction Fleet not being used at all, okay? So they're going to take a picture there. Lastly, Sage Labs. I think there's lots of people in Sage Labs now spurring the economy along. So if you're in there, you're totally fine. If all of your assets are in Sage Labs, you're totally fine, okay? All of your ship assets anyway. And then lastly, there's staratlas Galactic Marketplace. If you've listed it for sale or to buy, or not to buy, of course, if you've listed it for sale, then yes, you will get that snapshot, all right? So those are all the places. The places you should be really careful of is third-party apps or marketplaces. For example, there's I think I remember there's a pirate group out there that had a website where you can put ships up for sale there. They will not be snapshot there, so they won't take a picture of it there. So if you have any assets anywhere else, you need to bring them back into the staratlas metaverse, okay? Now, approximately 3 p.m. EST, we'll see how that works out. The next day, airdrop for the components. Okay, 2 items, crew packs, and you get components at the same time. Now, the deciding factor for what type of crew you'll get is actually the rarity of your ships. Now, I'm going to be honest, I feel a bit of, I don't know how to say it, not disdain, but like upsettiness, because the staratlas team previously said that the rarity of the ships didn't matter anymore. They were getting rid of the rarity of the ships. So I actually didn't align my strategy to go to more epic and rare ships or legendary ships because, hey, they said it didn't matter. But now, of course, they did pivot. So that's one takeaway I always learn from staratlas is that, you know, they say something now, but they might change. It's part of development, okay? So basically, if you have certain ship rarities, you will get certain crew types, okay? So if you have a common or an uncommon ship, you're going to get a silver crew pack. Now, if you have 5 crew on this one ship and it's a common or an uncommon ship, you're going to get 5 single crew packs, okay? Now, what is a single silver crew pack, right? It says there, silver crew pack. Let's show you what's in a silver crew pack. Remember this is from ages ago, okay? Ages ago. So you have a silver crew pack, a gold, and then you have a platinum crew pack, right? In these silver crew packs, you have an 86% chance of getting a common, 8.66% chance uncommon, a 5%, 4.3% chance of rare, and basically nothing for epic, legendary, anomaly. Now, those chances do go up as you go up in the crew tiers, in the packs, right? So silver, gold, and then platinum. Now, we come back here, you'll see if you have a rare or an epic ship, you're going to get a gold singular crew pack, which gives you a chance. There's no commons in a gold, it's only uncommons. You're going to get 86% chance of an uncommon, 8.6% chance of a rare, or a 4% chance of an epic. Now let's go to a legendary or anomaly ship, platinum and platinum singular crew packs, which will give you, of course, let me take myself away here so you can see, a rare is a 90% chance. So if you have a platinum tier ship, you are definitely getting rares, and 9% of the time you're going to get an epic crew, and like a 1% chance you'll get a legendary, which is super, super cool. I think there's only, how many are there? I don't know, 50 legendaries in the whole game? I'm not sure. All right, so let's bring myself back here. Ship components, airdrop. This is the other part. This is what they're saying. So there will be crew, of course, the component bundle. So a Thimble air bike comes with 11 components, and you can tell because that's what it comes with on the website. You can see, including a power core, tractor beam, etc., etc. You'll receive all those components in one little bundle. So one CNFT or one, we don't know if it'll be an NFT, we're not sure. And it's going to be called the Thimble Airbike Component Bundle. So if Leon has a an evac, for example, a Calico evac, right, we're going to get a Calico evac component bundle. I hope that makes sense. Now, of course, all ships come with different tiers of components in the airdrop as well. To check what tiers your ships will get, you'll read the article later. Now, here's what you should know, my friends. This is where some people may not be happy. After the airdrops, ships no longer come with crew and tiered components. They will have to be purchased separately, right? So the prices of the ships aren't going to change from the team when they offer them, right? They'll just come with less stuff. Because we've been in staratlas so long, we have been a bit spoilt where we get the ship and we get the crew and we get the components. But from now, no more, okay? Ships acquired after the snapshot will require players to acquire crew members to be functional in-game and possess tier 0 components by default. So you got to get those components, you got to get those crew before you can use your ship. And lastly, ships sold in the Galactic Marketplace after the snapshot date no longer be eligible for crew members or component bundle airdrop. So it's now or never. So and I'm going to show you now, you're going to see some people have been loading up on ships, okay? And specific ships at that, because they were prime. They had some oomph behind them, okay? I'll show you why. Now, lastly is the actual crew packs launch on August 13th. When opening packs, here's what you need to know. When you open them, it's actually, they've made it so that they've kind of bundled the transaction. So as soon as you open it, you can tell it to go into Sage Labs, okay? Which saves you like a transaction or so, right? But if you don't say that, if you open it and you say, no, I don't want it to take the I don't want it to input it into Sage Labs, you're going to have to leave it into your wallet where you can inspect it, right? Which means you can look at the traits, you can look at what it does, any lore behind it. And that's also when it's going to be tradable on secondary marketplaces. So we're going to have a bifurcation of crew now. There's going to be crew that are taken straight into Sage Labs, and then crew that are now circulating out of staratlas, right, into third-party marketplaces. And the thing is, you won't actually know what your crew stats are in Sage Labs. So I almost want to say, I want to open every single one of them and see what the general lore is. Because if it says something crazy in one of the lore, that's going to give it a premium over another crew member. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to put the other crew member in Sage Labs while I have, you know, this cool crew member with some kind of funky backstory, or he's got a like in this, or he's really good at this, you know, because some traits are more valuable than others, okay? So that's what I'm saying. You got to know. So it's a trade-off you got to make right now. Now, lastly, when you open them, you get to choose which actual faction you want it to be. So of course, you'll say, oh, I want an Oni crew, but that means you're not going to get a Mud crew, or you're not going to get an Oyster crew. That kind of makes sense, okay? Now, this is what they're saying. If you don't send them to Sage Labs, you'll be able to see all your crew cards in the My Crew Cards tab. In this tab, you'll be able to read your crew's aptitudes, personalities, and a lot more. Now, each one is a unique CNFT that exists in Star Atlas. So they're saying strong third-party marketplace. Why didn't they just say which marketplace it was? I hope they've already got this in the bag. Otherwise, they shouldn't have launched it. People will want to trade this. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, right? So, third-party marketplaces for CNFTs. First one would be probably Tensor, as well as Magic Eden. They're both lists CNFTs, I'm pretty sure. So I think it'd be Tensor. I think Magic Eden is going out of favor at the moment, so it'd probably be Tensor. Anyway, we'll see. Now, you'll be able to sell or acquire them while filtering for the qualities, traits, aptitudes you desire right after launch. That is what I like. People to be able to click and collect and put things together and say, oh, I've got a whole 10 crews of uncommons who all specially have a high aptitude in this and this, and they go together really, really well because we have that document before that says, you know, this does this and this does this. So you can see people starting to match them up. You know, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You're building a deck. You're building the perfect crew. You're gonna want to match and match and match. It's all natural. Now, if you play Sage Labs, please take note of this. What is this? Yeah, this is just for crew, of course. This is for crew. Crew won't be tied to ships anymore, which means if you put in a ship, you'll have to go and find crew somewhere for them. Okay, either another ship's crew, or you go and buy new crew. You know, they're not autonomous units, no longer tied to their ships. They're talking about crew. Now, what you need to do, you have to actually disband your fleets before this is done. All fleets need to be disbanded before August 20. You need to bring your fleets to the factual CSS and disband them. If you fail to do this, you'll be forcibly disband fleets, which means all of the kind of resources you might have might disappear. Any cargo in your fleet at the time of force returns will be lost. So be very, very careful with this. This is not to say if you're forced disband at a a space station, right, or only CSS or any of the other places, it may still retain the items in that spot. But if you disband in a weird sector somewhere, like that's like a no-name sector, you can't go and pick up that cargo. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, that brings it. That's it. So there's a lot of stuff that you need to actually be conscious of, and I hope you actually got something out of this video. But let's move on to some of the other stuff I wanted to cover in Star Atlas. So definitely keep an eye on Crew. I will be doing some pack openings, of course, because I like it. But I wanted to show you what I noticed of people buying ships, right? This is the AFIA dashboard on the ship data. Ship price index hasn't changed, but you can see the ship classes trading volume. And volume has slowly gone up a little bit, okay? But what I wanted to actually show you here is this one. Look at this. So this is the ship sale data, okay? I wanted to show you, look at this giant little increase of this thing here. You can see all of them are kind of low, are kind of normal, right? They probably got announced here, and we're here today. You can see this giant spike. What is this giant spike here? My friends, let me put all that away. What is that? That's the Thimble Unibomber, right? That's the Thimble Unibomber. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Why am I bringing this up actually? Because it's an epic ship. It's an epic ship that's going to give people a gold tier, right? And it's pretty cheap. It was pretty cheap. Now it's more expensive. It was $12. Now it's $19. That's a really good return, right? Really, really good return. Extra small ships. Nothing much happening there. Let's see this one. This was very interesting. Look at this. There was a double increase in price of the Opal Rayfam. It went for $349 all the way to $638. I'm not sure if that's attributed to this announcement with the crew packs, but it's very interesting to see this nearly double increase in price, isn't it? Nearly double. Wow. And I haven't seen anything else happening with all of the ships because people already have their ships. They're fine. They're not too bothered. Lastly, checking out Star Atlas. Star Atlas will be seeing some new content creators in the space. So please make sure you're nice to these guys. Just make sure you say hello, give them a like, just chat to them. Because Star Atlas is going to get a little bit bigger than this because we have new kind of eyes on the project. New people are going to be seeing the CNFTs. They're going to be like, oh, wow, these look actually really good. Oh, wow, you can go and play with them now. Oh, wow, you can earn something with it now. So you see how that works, and a lot more people start talking about it. So I just saw this one. I think this was, she said it was sponsored by Star Atlas, so good on her for getting sponsoring. And she just did a live stream, which is pretty impressive. I didn't watch the full thing because I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just not going to watch it because I don't.
It's a big ass game, I tell you that. We got early access to Star Atlas, and I even got some early access codes if you guys want to play too.
Sounds nice. Typical gamer girl. I ain't gonna say anything. They all get their likes. You know that. Now, let's talk about the Nabathon, or whatever you want to call it. The Nabathon. So this is an Ogrica and Punab themed hackathon that we do have now. What is this? This is the hackathon that Star Atlas is sponsoring, and maybe soon in conjunction with the DAO, where we'll be sponsoring for different products, new products on the Star Atlas ecosystem. We need this. We need more innovation in the space. So total prices are worth $50,000, but there's a caveat to that. That's $50,000 in Star Atlas assets, right? Not exactly USDC value. Automata will provide $25K in Star Atlas ships value, while our partners may award specific USDC awards. So this is very weird. They say may award specific awards. Did you guys finish this before it went out? Did you finish it? Because Michael was saying that they're gonna sit on something when they're ready to go, then they announce it. This seems like not the case. So let's have a look at the categories, my friends. Best project award is an Agrinka Sampa, which is 9.6 USDC VWAP, right? Second award, so that's the best product, of course, in the Nabathon. The Sage Award is create an application that interacts with the Star Atlas Sage program. That's 2.5K. The Game Award, create a game using Star Atlas tokens, resources, or intellectual property. That's 2.5K. Again, that's an Ogrica Tursic, medium fighter ship. And then another Tursic for resources, create an application that uses any of the Star Atlas ecosystem consumable resources in a meaningful way. Think of like the BunkBot, for God's sake, or like anything on the Star Atlas in the Solana ecosystem. You can do a lot of stuff with these tokens. Now, create an application that displays meaningful live data for Star Atlas ecosystem or products. That's a data feed. And then the DeFi. Do something with the tokens, Atlas or Polis, meaningfully. And the last one is another Ogrica Tursic if you do something with the Galactic Marketplace. An application that interacts with the marketplace. I don't know if it just shows data, but whatever. So yeah, if you want some resources, if you go and see that, it's pretty good. I think it's early days is the first one, so it'll probably be the smallest. But you see here where the DAO proposals are still going, we have a new one which is co-sponsor the Nabathon. So they're saying that this proposal seeks to allocate 6 million more Atlas from the DAO treasury to co-sponsor the first staratlas ecosystem hackathon. So they're saying so that I'm not sure if this 25k is from Automata, right? And then the rest is from the DAO itself, right? So we can co-sponsor it. I'm not actually sure how much 6 million Atlas is actually worth. But either way, make sure you check out the things and let's go actually see if this is passing. Yes, this is a 94% pass at the moment. 7 million PvP. I got to go ahead and vote in these. And just a reminder, the other two are live now. The Staratlas Council and the Staratlas Ecosystem Fund. Let's go ahead and see. Council is passing with 94%. Very nice. Now, I actually wonder, I got to read all of this and make sure who is in the council. We haven't voted yet. Yeah, there's no nominees yet. No nominees yet. It'd be interesting to see who wants to be on the council. And the last one is the Ecosystem Fund. Very good. Let's see, that's also passing. So make sure you go and vote in these. I'm going to vote in these right now after this. Now, before I leave, I want to make sure I shout out Shaddix, longtime community member, longtime community helper, does the Reddit. He's active on Discord, active on Facebook. So here's Shaddix. He also does some music for staratlas MetaVerse. There's currently a staratlas scam token on Deck Screener. With this NFT mint coming, there will be a lot of people, new eyes, which means new targets, which means new scams. Please be careful out there, okay? If you are interested in staratlas, my channel is a really great starting point for you to get started. Then there's Aethea newsletters. Then you can look at all of the other people, Rome Guild, the MetaVerse Nomads. You can look at Intergalactic Explorer. I forgot what his name was. Sorry. Anyway, my channel is a great place to start. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe for me. Now, and stay tuned, of course, because if something happens, you're going to find out by me, because I like to keep on track of staratlas. And that's it. So just be careful of scams. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you and love you as always. Ciao.